Hello everyone, Laguna here, finally with the video about Attila and Takeda in the rallies. I'm sorry guys, I haven't published anything in 2 weeks, that's a long time. I'm sorry, I let you down. But I was really taken by real life. The game was not exactly at the top of my head. Then there was the league, we got beaten 2 times, so we are out of the league. And then there was the KVK matchup, so I was focused on finding the kingdoms for the KVK. And this KVK we are up against JVM, so God have mercy on our souls. We will play, we will have fun, we will fight, no stress. But it's a tough matchup, and yeah, a lot of troops will be lost in this KVK, that's for sure. But anyway, I'm here with the video. In this video we'll see Attila and Takeda, 1 million troops capacity, because it's against a shrine, 6 duels against most of the useful combos, most used combos in the garrison, and you will be able to evaluate if Attila and Takeda are still good. I will just spoiler, yeah, they are still good. In the rallies they are still very good. In the open field the NERF damaged them a little bit, but they were never supposed to be that strong in the open field. It happened because Lilith cannot, let's say, code proper the game. Now they are fine. As usual, there is no equip, no skin, nothing. And that's it. Let's go right away to the first duel. And the first duel is Attila Takeda versus V Richard. V Richard was an amazing combo before Attila and Takeda. They were overpowered in the map and in the arc. Now they are still very good in the arc, and they are not as much as good in the open map, because Attila and Takeda are kinda stronger than them. The reason is that Vu performs better against skill damage based commanders, and Attila and Takeda, they don't do skill damage, it's pure normal attack damage. Now it's like you can see that they are losing already, okay, so we know that they will lose, but it's still decently usable. The reason in arc that is usable is because a rally alone will not change the outcome of the match. Now in the arc what you want is to last as much as possible. That's the most important thing in the arc, in garrison, no? To give more time for your people to send troops to reinforce again, and you don't care to have more wounded units than the opponent. You don't care. In the normal map more wounded units will mean more death, so that's not good. That's not good. So you can easily understand that this duel will be a massacre in the normal map. We are close to the end, so let me just speed up even faster the video, because, like, you know, a rally, it takes a lot of time, okay? Attila and Takeda DPS is not insane, and V Richard they heal a lot, so it takes forever. So I speed it up much more than what I normally do. This is the report. You see, it's double amount of wounded units. That would mean 150,000 dead troops against 70,000 dead troops in the normal map. Bad. Not bad in the arc, but very bad in the map. And these are the talents. These are peculiar talents that you probably didn't see much on VU. The reason is that these talents are exclusively for Attila and Takeda. So the result is using these talents, which are not the talents that you normally use on VU, because you want to get the skill damage reduction talents, impregnable and loose formation, if I'm not wrong. The 2 talents that reduce skill damage. You want them, because against everyone else they are useful in the arc, they swarm you, so you need these 2 talents. I use this because they will be the best possible against Attila and Takeda with VU. Anyway, this is the first duel, let's go to the second. The second duel is against VU and Isong. I'm sorry if it's already started, but it's legit. It's legit, as you will see from the report. I'm trying VU Isong, even if the outcome is obvious, because VU Isong was also a decent combo before, and I say, why not? Why not put in also VU Isong? Of course, I said there is no chance, because if VU Richard they lose against Attila and Takeda, and VU Isong are archers, what can you expect from them? You will expect what's going on, and what you see from the video is that VU Isong are getting destroyed. They were not that bad in the arc before, because the ability of Isong to attack people swarming in, but Now, when you receive a rally Attila and Takeda, you get swarmed as well. It's not that good. So this combo, meh, is not that fantastic. In the map, you cannot dare to use it because Attila and Takeda completely destroy you. You will see the report. How painful it is. I repeat, guys, this is without equip. So imagine, now see the report, imagine how it will be with the equip. Imagine that. Just imagine. Because the equip, of course, you can say, yeah, but also Vu can use the equip. Also, the others can use the equip. True. But Attila and Takeda benefits much more from the others, compared to the others commanders from the equip. One. Second, the calves equip, it's much better than any other type of equip, unfortunately, because I'm archer and the archer equip is bad. Anyway, this is the report. Literally destroyed. Okay, so Vuisong against Attila Takeda, bad choice. You're dead. The talents are exactly the same used with the other one. Let's go at the third duel. This is not just a third duel, this is two duels in one. You know, to speed it up, I decided to have two rallies going on at the same time. On one you have Charles and Constantine, and on the other you have Richard and Martel. Richard and Martel was really not needed, but my mate wanted to try, so I say, okay, let's try Richard and Martel, which obviously is like Season 1 commanders, how they do against Attila and Takeda. They cannot do that well, right? And on the other hand, Charles and Constantine. I know, because Attila and Takeda is out since a while, you have seen the reports of how Constantine is a key to face Attila and Takeda, even more now after the last patch that buffed him up a little bit against Cavs. And it's a very close match. Remember, there is no equip in this duel, okay? No equip. That's a big difference, but still. Richard Martel just started, it's gonna take a long time. So far we've seen two duels against Vu Richard and Vuisong, and Attila Takeda won against both of them. If you go and compare, unfortunately I don't have, but if you go around and you try to look around the old reports, you will see that they were a little better. But the difference in the rallies is much less than in what it was in the open field. The reason is that all the damage commanders, when you do damage in the rallies, the scale factor is much higher than what it is on the healing. Okay, so if you try on the open field, or if you try with a low amount of troops, even in a rally, I saw reports of people trying with 100,000 troops. It's not the same thing. A real test requires you to use a certain amount of troops. The more troops you use, so right now I'm running a shrine which have a capacity of 1 million troops. If you will do the same on our altar, it will be even better for Attila and Takeda because more troops. Nonetheless, I will say let's speed up these duels. I'm gonna go at maximum speed, and you know, I wanna tell, even if this is not regarding Attila and Takeda, that I told you I'm gonna be back in normal activity now, more or less, and I will also post videos on the new archers, 1,000 possible combos that you can try, so many variables. I will go back to Guan and Alex because I know that people wanted me to post videos about them and I didn't, so I will do about Guan and Alex as well. And there are so many variables right now, so many possible weird combos that you can do with all the new commanders. So it's very interesting, things that people don't expect to work, but they do work now. The craziest things. Duel is almost over, and then Attila and Takeda are losing against Charles Constantine. Let's see. Of course they won against Richard Martel. Now soon the duel is over, so we can see both reports. Come on, finish. Okay, this is the report with against Richard Charles. Of course, not much to say about that. And this is the report against Charles Constantine. As you can see, Charles Constantine won, even if has a little bit more wounded. So yeah. And these are the talents. I'm just gonna show you the rechart because the charts one are exactly the same talents. These are easily the best talents against Attila and Takeda. You don't need skill damage reduction against them, so go with these and you cannot go wrong. Best talents to use against Attila and Takeda. Easy. Now let's go and see the fifth duel. The fifth duel may sound weird to some people, is Attila and Takeda against Attila and Takeda. I know it sounds weird, it's not, because Attila and Takeda are out since 3 months and a half, so you've seen many reports of this. But yeah, Attila and Takeda are so good that they are also good in garrison. They are also good in garrison. And this is gonna be an interesting report to see at the end. Because if you compare it with all the other reports that you've seen, you will be like, how is this possible? But it is possible. Attila and Takeda works greatly in the garrison. Of course, they don't last as much as healing commanders, but don't underestimate the power of Attila and Takeda in the garrison, in the map, but also in the arc. As you know, in the arc, it's not just about the rallies. Use rally, and also you need troops to swarm that structure. Okay, if you have the ability to have enough troops there with caps that can reinforce the structure, it will not last as much as the Richard, Constantine, or Vu Richard too. But you're gonna kill the individual marches swarming the structure very, very, very quickly. So it's a strong combo. Strong. The match seems pretty much on the same level of HP. Hard to say who is superior to the other. They are using the same exact talents, by the way. You will see at the end of the video what talents have been used by Attila and Takeda. And both have no equip. And both are Germany. So same. Let's speed up a bit. Let's speed up a bit and just follow the flow of the video. I will not speak. I will just watch with you this duel going through. Attila and Takeda versus Attila and Takeda. Even if it's weird, don't say anything, to be honest. Well, let's say I need to say something. This arc mode is fantastic to try things, really, because it doesn't cost resources. You can try anything. And yeah, there is the attack boost, but it still works if you compare it with the normal map. Anyway, the report is this. Of course, Attila and Takeda attacking 1. But look at the wounded units. Yeah, you would have had more dead defending, but not so much more. Not so much more. Not bad, huh? Better than most of the others that you've seen aside from Charles Constantine. Let's go and see another duel, huh? Let's go. The last duel is against Vu Constantine. There is one luck here, and that is a combo like Leonidas and Constantine. Unfortunately, no one had Leonidas and Constantine, so I could not try that. And also it's missing Richard Constantine. I'm just gonna tell you that Richard Constantine is very good in the arc. You can use it, but if you use it in the normal map against Attila and Takeda, you get literally destroyed. This is Vu Constantine, and well, just watch how it is, if it's good or not. And this is the last. After this, I'm gonna give the conclusion of what I think about Attila and Takeda. You will be able to see an infographic of all the duels that you've seen so far. You can take that image and post it anywhere when someone asks, you know, but Attila and Takeda, what they do against this combo, what they do at that combo. Just watch that picture, post that picture everywhere, and easy, you know. I'm gonna go through, I told you the other time, and make an infographic on all the past duels, future duels. So every time you need to watch, just, of course, if you watch the video, it's better. It's better. But if you don't want to watch all the video again or just scroll through the reports, you can just watch this infographic and you will have all the answers that you want about the test, the duels, the combo, who beats what, and so on. Of course, Attila and Takeda are winning against Vu and Constantine. And you know, what can I say, guys? The talents of Attila and Takeda will be shown as soon as this duel is over. Report. The talents of Wu are the same that you've seen before, because they are the best against Attila and Takeda, specifically against Attila and Takeda. Anyway, let's see the report. As you see, Wu and Constantine have been crushed to the ground by Attila and Takeda. Literally crushed to the ground. Now, I will show you the talents used by Attila and Takeda in all these duels. These are the talents used. You could say that you don't need skill damage reduction when you go against non-nuke. Yes, that's true. And you could take disarm, but other than that, the other talents are pretty straightforward. This is the infographic that I promised you. You can see all the duels. If you think that this needs any change, the layout, the text, if you have any tips, any feedback on how to improve this, just write in the comments. We will try to make it better. This is made by Domia, by the way. You can see it in the bottom right corner. He's admin on my Discord. He helps me on this, and I want to thank him. Anyway, you can see from the duels, they won against everyone. They lost against Charles Constantine, but if you look at the wounded units, you realize that Charles Constantine still have more wounded units than Attila and Takeda. So it's a non-loss, non-win. Because in the real map you will have more dead troops, and in the real map what you care is the dead troops. So yeah, pretty strong. Okay, the others like Wu Ison get completely crushed, Wu Constantine get completely crushed, Richard Martel get completely crushed. Attila and Takeda, they don't do bad as well. The difference is not that high, so it's usable in a way. There are some other combos missing. I said Leonidas Constantine, but I didn't add them. You can use also Charles Wu, is not bad, and a few other combos. Is missing Richard Constantine. Richard Constantine in the open map will get crushed. In the arc will be perfectly fine against Attila and Takeda, so you can use Richard Constantine in the arc. But other than that, we can draw the conclusion, and the conclusion is that Attila and Takeda in the rallies are still amazing. They are amazing. And they were never that great in the open field, but they were good. People say they were completely bad in the open field. It's not true. Before the NERF, they were good as well in the open field. Now they are pretty bad, but the wounded units actually also in the open field sometimes favor them. So if you fight, if you go back, but the enemy will lose more resources than you. But the point, this video is about rally, and the rally, they are strong. So Attila and Takeda are good, are still a good combo? Yes, they are not just a good combo, they are amazing in the rallies. You still see most rallies done by Attila and Takeda. Things will change with the new archers, and I'm gonna cover them in the next video. So if you wanna know everything about the new archers, stay tuned, because it's coming. It's coming, it's coming. As usual, if you enjoyed, like, share and subscribe, and see you soon with another video on Rise of Kingdoms.